The Princess and the Pea, as told by Eric McClanahan, featuring Meredith McClanahan as the princess.
That's me.
A long time ago in a faraway land, there lived a prince, and we will call him Prince. Prince had many accomplishments under his belt. He had made a feature film, he'd won multiple Grammys, he'd even played basketball with Charlie Murphy. But what his heart truly desired was to be married to a princess. And so, to that end, he scoured the kingdom, looking for princesses. And though he met many beautiful women, they were not princesses. And though he met princesses, they were not beautiful women. In the immortal words of the poet Young MC, he was looking for love in all the wrong places. No fine girls, just ugly faces. And so, from frustration, his first inclination was to stay in his beautiful castle with his mother as his sole person of hanging out with. What's the word I'm thinking of, honey?
Companion.
Sole companion. Until one fateful night, as a storm approached, there was a knock at the castle door. And it was opened to reveal a drenched woman who identified herself as Princess Nicki Minaj. And she said,
Yo, I'm wet and nasty. On an unrelated note, it's raining and I'm a mess. Can I crash here tonight? BT dubs, I am totally a princess.
And Prince was like, yeah, okay. So he invited her in, and he scuttled off to find his mother, the only woman he trusted. And he said, hey, Ma, there's this chick outside, and she's all wet and drenched, but she says she's a princess, and she might be cute. And I don't know anymore. I've been burned one too many times. Burned! Words are hard. And he's like, how do I know? Like, you know, they didn't have the Shoop Shoop song back then. So his mother was like, hey, there's a way that I know where we can test her by putting a pea under the mattress, and then, like, if she won't sleep well, because, like, that's a thing that happens to princesses. So they took a pea and they put it between a couple mattresses. But then, just to be super extra mega sure, because it's a fairy tale, they started adding a whole bunch of mattresses on top of the mattresses. It just got a little ludicrous and crazy. It just kept going up and up. And then they were like, now we have to get a big ladder. And she didn't have much of a choice, so Nicki Minaj ascended the ladder and tried to fall asleep on this monstrous tower of mattresses with a pea down there. So the next morning over breakfast, Prince asked her, hey, how did you sleep?
I slept like shit.
And he's like, really? Do elaborate.
It was so uncomfortable. There was something just attacking me. It was horrible.
Horrible, she said. Black and blue bruises all over her body, she said. And this is actually in the story. It says, black and blue all over my... It's horrible. What monsters are doing this to people who need sleep, who come to their home in need? And like, yeah, you can sleep here, but if you say you're a princess, we're going to make you sleep on this towering, like, danger mattress fort with a pea in there. Because, you know, hey, no one but a real princess would feel it. And it's just rude. It's just rude. But, I mean, it worked, I guess, because they were like, oh, she is a princess. So Prince said, hey, will you marry me? And she was like,
well, I'm not really running on too much sleep here, but sounds like a good idea.
And that's all it takes for those in fairy tales to live happily ever after. And he wrote a song about her, and they lived happily ever after, and the end. 2017.